I brought one of Grandma's. This plant's been forms of this plant has been in the family for a long time. So I brought one of Grandma's over, and I went ahead and prepared some of it, cut off the tips of it. You see that yellow in there? That's what you definitely do not want to ingest. It's a type of laxative that can be fatal, actually, if used too much. That's why I was like, please don't do that.
Don't do that. Okay? I don't need I got a pretty good digestive system.
So
we're hanging out with Jared from Greenlight Holistic Solutions. He's going to show us a little bit about aloe vera and some of the other uses for it. Most people, I mean, if you're anything like me, have only known aloe vera and its properties to be topical skin treatments, maybe some facial creams and things of that nature. But he's going to show us how we can utilize it with some other methods, and apparently there's a lot of healing properties to aloe vera. So let's hear about it.
Aloe vera is fantastic. It has a good taste to it. They say you could dip it with like salsa or hummus. It's really good with hummus. It has a little bit of a clean taste to it. So what you're gonna want to do, and I like to have a little bit of more of a pointed edge. You're gonna want to cut off these pointy edges here, right? And just follow it along, all the way along, and get that pointy edge off of there. Okay, so you're basically gonna have yourself a nice clean edge, a round edge, and then the flat edge. Okay, so we're gonna get this other side here. All right, so we've got those two there. Now they say the best way to do it is to get the flat edge off first. And you're gonna want to go. Let's get these guys.
Fillet it, treat it like a fish.
Yeah, almost like a fish. And you're gonna want to get that skin off of there, right? Yeah. So you want to just kind of fillet it just like a skin. Try to stay out of that gel. That gel is what you want. All right. And I started getting into the gel, so I'll cut it and get some of that off of there. Okay, see, now this is very slimy here. That's part of that yellow part. That's that laxative. Okay, you don't want to eat none of that. You want that gel on the inside. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this other piece off here, and I'm gonna just kind of fillet it a little bit and try to get as much off there as possible. There's one piece. There's a nice little cube there. And then from there, I try to do it in half, and then that way I can kind of do it like a fish, a little bit like a fish, and then boom, you got your clear gel. Now, important here unless you're gonna eat the actual leaf itself, then you're gonna wanna wash that off, clean that off. But here's your cube. There's a little bit of that yellow there. We'll cut that off. There's where you want to go, and you want to take this and you want to wash this off. And we'll just use some cold water here. This would be perfect to throw in your shakes if you're extremely sick, you're having a hard time, you're trying to get healthy, you have digestive problems, say protein is just not your friend. And you have digestive problems, it creates a lot of indigestion and gas and problems. Aloe vera is very good to throw inside your shake. And at this point, if you wanted to cut it up and eat it as, throw it into something and eat it as just kind of something sweet, you could. You just cut it up however you want it, and then you've got some cubes. You can just throw all that right into your shake if you like, and it's pretty tasty. If I can get a hold of it, it's still pretty slimy. It went back on the old laxative X. Very clean.